Welcome, welcome to Anthony Speaks Life. I'm Anthony, and I want to ask you a question. Are you struggling just to make ends meet? Or are you struggling just to get on YouTube? Because I'm talking to YouTube content creators, and I'm also talking to those people who say that they need some help. And that's why I started this, 12:30 on Tuesdays, Anthony Speaks Life. Because the life that we live should be lived to the fullest. So I'm speaking to those people who need help, who needs to get understanding, to get not just revelation, but just information, motivation, and inspiration. Because that's what I'm here for. I'm doing this 12:30 every Tuesday. People show up, people don't show up, because I know that I have something to share with you. So it's 12:30. Everybody who comes in, type in the comment section. Let me know who you are, where you from, and how your day is going. Because I'm not just here just to speak to no one. I'm here to speak to you. I'm here to speak life to you. Even if you say you don't need to hear this, you need to hear this, because there's something that I can say that can help you. It's something I'm going to speak that's going to help you. You might think it's going to help you a little bit. It's not going to help you a little bit. It's going to help you a lot. Because you might say you don't need it now, but you can put that in your pocket and save it for later. Because I'm going to give you 3 things that can help you win in life. 3 things. I might give you more, but it's 3 things that can help you win in life. Just from my experience, because I'm still Anthony my time. But today, this is Anthony Speaks Life. Because everybody, let's be real. Everybody needs help, but everybody doesn't want to admit it. Everybody needs help, but everybody doesn't, or most people don't want to admit it. I need help. I know you need help. But let's talk about me. I always need help. Why? Because I can't do everything myself. I always need help. Why? Because I can't do this alone. I'm talking about YouTube. You can't do this alone. I can't do it alone. If I didn't have no subscribers, I wouldn't be on YouTube. Why? Because nobody watching my channel. If I said, okay, I'm going to start YouTube, nobody watch my channel, I'm going to be discouraged. I'm going to be upset. I'm going to say, oh man, this is not worth it. That's why you cannot do this alone. And I'm not just talking about we can't do it alone. I'm talking about, I'm going to give you 3 things so you can always win in life. You can always win in life. And you might say, how can I always win in life? You can always win in life. Why? Because you control your destiny. You control your destiny. How can you control your destiny? I want you to type in the comment section. Let me know who I'm talking to. Because I see a lot of people here, but nobody's leaving comments. That means only 1 or 2 things, or maybe 3. But 1 or 2 things. Either you're not a subscriber, you got to subscribe here before you can leave a comment. Or 2, you just don't want to leave a comment. You just want to listen to me. You just want to get this information. You just want to get some things that can help you get to that next level in life. And the 3rd one, you just don't care. Like I tell everybody, if you come in here and watching me speak, you want me to give you the real, smash the like button. If you don't know how to smash the like button, if you're on your iPhone, tap the screen twice. If you're on your Android, tap the screen twice. If you're on your desktop, go to the like button. Boom, smash the like button, because that's going to help. Thank you for the like. That's going to help the algorithm push this out, because I'm giving you 3 things that can help you win in life. It's going to help you win in life. And like I said before, if you say I don't need any help, you're lying. You said I don't want nobody to help me. I could do everything. You're lying. You always need help. From the time you was born until the time you leave, you will need help. As a baby needs help. Why? Because a baby don't know what to do. A baby has no experience. Even when you get older, you're so old, you know everything, and you're still going to need help. You might need help getting out of bed. You might need help going to the bathroom. Oh, man. You might need help going to the bathroom. You might need help Just remembering to take your medicine. You always going to need some type of help. I'm not saying you helpless. I'm just saying that you will need some assistance in certain things in your life. And if you want to win in life, these 3 things I'm going to share with you to help you win in life. Because I'm Anthony, I'm speaking life to you now. If you don't know where you at the My Time community. And on Tuesdays in the My Time community, 12:30 every Tuesday, it shifts over to Anthony Speaks Life. So let's get into it. Like I said, everybody needs help. That's number 1. Everybody needs help. And if you say, I don't like the word help, because I'm a one-man show, or I'm a one-woman show, I can do all things. Yeah, you can do all things, but the things that you're trying to do might not be working. The things you're trying to do might not be working. Because if it was working, you would say, I'm successful. But if it's not working, what can help you get that thing that's not working to work? What's the thing that can take that unsuccessful goal that you're trying to achieve to the next level? You need help. If anybody needs help, put in the comment section, #help. #help. See, I'm drinking tea. It's helping my throat. #help. Because we all need help. And how do we get the help? Ask. That's simple, right? Ask. You might say, I don't need no help. Yes, you do need help. Well, I know how to do it. Well, if you know how to do it, why haven't you been successful in doing that thing? If you don't need no help, fine. This is not for you. I'm talking to those people who need help and trying to say, I don't need any help. I'm talking to you. If you already on the mountaintop looking down at everybody else saying, I don't need no help, I'm already up here, that's your problem. If you're on the mountaintop looking down, you shouldn't be looking down. You should be reaching down, pulling somebody else up. I said that for a reason so you can think. When was the last time you did something for the first time? When was the last time you did something for the first time? I'm going to get a little deeper. When was the last time you asked somebody for help? I'm talking about something that's meaningful to you. I'm not talking about, could you help me put on my shoes because I can't bend over, my back hurting? Or could you help me tie my shoes? Or can you reach that little can up on the top shelf because, you know, Arthur is dealing with me. You say, who's Arthur? Arthritis. Arthritis is dealing with, no, I ain't talking about that. I'm talking about, can you help me grow my YouTube channel? Can you help me get out of depression? Can you help me live a better life? Ask. Ask. That's one of the 3 things that can help you win in life. Ask. You saying, but how can it help me win in life? Asking is a key to help you get to that place that you desire to go. Because there's doors in your life. There's doors blocking your blessings. There's doors in front of you before you get to that goal that you're trying to achieve. Asking is a key. And what is asking? The ASK is a method that I always use. The A stands for ask. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you shall find. Knock and the door will be open. Ask. What is an ask? Can you? Will you? Can you? Will you? Can you help me? Can you show me? Asking. Ask and it will be given. Ask for help. If you ask for help, people will help you. If you ask for assistance, people will assist you. Asking. That's one thing that can help you win in life. Asking. A lot of people ask, but they're not grateful. A lot of people ask and they just take. I'm talking about asking by giving. How can you say asking by giving? That don't make sense. Yes, it does make sense once you understand the principle. Asking. That's the first part of the ASK principle. Asking. Asking for assistance, asking for help. Seeking. Seeking the answer. Seeking the answer that's going to help you win in life. That's number 2. Seeking. Well, how can that be? How can that help me win in life? If there's a goal that you're trying to achieve, you say you know everything. You got an idea what you want to do. You got to seek the answer for that goal. What's the answer? What's the blueprint? What's this? What's that? What's the answer that you are seeking? How to grow on YouTube. I always say YouTube because a lot of people in my community is growing their channel. I ain't say try to grow. They're growing their channel. And since they're growing their channel, they're seeking ways to help them grow their channel. They already asked, but they're seeking ways to grow their channel. And if they're seeking ways to grow their channel, that's a principle that's going to get them results. And since it's going to get them results, they're using a principle called seeking. Since they're using that principle, they will get the results if they do not quit. They're seeking. You can seek too. That's the principle. How do you seek? You search out for that information. You search out for the blueprint of the thing that you're trying to accomplish. You search out, you seeking, you search out, you're looking for, you're looking high, you're looking low, you're looking everywhere to get the answer, to get the blueprint so you can achieve that goal. You're seeking. You're looking, you're searching. That's what I'm talking about. You're searching for the information. And the last part is knock. Knock. What are you talking about? Knock. Ask and to be given. Seek, you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. Knock. You ain't knocking on a door. Boom. There's doors in front of you that's blocking your blessing. There's doors in front of you that are locked. And if the doors are locked, how are you going to open up those doors? You ain't going to kick the door down. Some of those doors are made with steel. Some of those doors are made with hard wood. Some of those doors are made to withstand somebody kicking it. And more specifically, it's made to withstand you kicking it because the doors was designed for you, only you to open. And if those doors were designed for only you to open, those doors was designed and strengthened to prevent you from opening it up without the right key. How many of y'all ever got locked out your car? I got locked out my car a couple of weeks ago. I was driving home, and then it was snowing, and the snow was so deep, and I couldn't get up the hill, and then I had to park the car, and when I came back to the car, after about maybe 2 hours, I forgot I left the lights on, and my car is like an automatic door opener. You can press the button, it'll open up all the doors, and then I got to the car, the battery's dead, can't open up the door. So I put the key in the door, boom, the key didn't work because something happened to the lock in the cylinder. I said, oh man, what am I gonna do? I can't even open the door. I can't even get into the trunk to get the jump start the car. Oh man, what am I gonna do? I was gonna call a tow truck, and the tow truck said, I'm gonna charge you $80 just to come out there, and another $75 to open up the door, and $45 just to jump the car. I'm talking about $300 just to open up the car door, wait, and the jump start? If I could just get into the car, I can get in to get the jump start and jump start the car. What am I saying? I had the key, but there was something blocking me to put the key into the lock to open it up. To make a long story short, I had to put lubricant in the keyhole to loosen up the lock. And when I put it in there, boom, the door unlocked. I was able to get into the trunk to get the jumper cables, jump the car, open up the door, took off. I'm saying that to say there are doors that are locked, and if you don't have the right key in that lock, it will not open up. And sometimes you might put the key in the lock, and the lock is so stuck, you got to get some lubricant. What's the lubricant to open up those stuck doors in your life? Gratefulness, thankfulness, to be appreciative to those little things. When you're knocking on certain doors and it don't open, take a pause and ask yourself, why isn't the door not opening? Why is that door not opening? Maybe it's because I haven't been thankful enough that there is a door. There is a door in front of you. You mad because there's a door in front of you, but you should be thankful for a door being in front of you. Because if there was no doors in front of you, everything on the other side of that door, you have access to it before it's time. You have access to it before it's time, and it can kill you if you get something before you have knowledge of how to use the thing. That's why they say you have to go to driving school or learn how to drive before they give you your license. You might have to understand how to use the thing that you're trying to accomplish before you even get the thing in your hand. That's why there's some doors in front of you. There's doors in front of you, not to block you, but there's doors in front of you to help you, to protect you. These are the three things that can help you win in life. The ask principle. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. That's why I'm here to help you. Some of y'all been asking a lot of things. Not just YouTube, just in life in general. Man, how am I going to make ends meet? You aren't supposed to make ends meet because ends never meet. If one end is going east and the other end is going west, they say it's going to meet. How is it going to meet? It's going in two opposite directions. So when you say how I'm going to make ends meet, you're talking in riddles. Don't say how I'm going to make ends meet. My God said he supply all our needs according to his riches and glory in Christ Jesus. If you believe that, believe all your needs will be met. But how can I do that? Believe and you shall receive. Ask and it will be given. Seek and you will find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. I'm saying this because I want you to win in life. If I'm winning, I want you to win. And it should be the same for you. If you win, you should want me to win. If I got information to help you get to the next level in life, what good is it for me to keep it inside of me instead of sharing it with you? That's why I'm doing this every Tuesday, 12:30. Anthony Speaks Life. Because I want to inspire you to become the better person or become the person that you always desire to be. And not only that, the person that God created you to be before the foundation of the world. Before he sent you, he gave you instructions on what you should do according to Ephesians chapter 2, verse 10. He got work for you to do if you choose to do it. And if you choose to do it, he's going to give you all the information, revelation, information, motivation on what you should do. But you have to use the ask principle to get that information out of your spirit and into your head so you can say, oh man, that's what I'm supposed to do. That's why I'm here. That's why throughout my whole life, people been coming to me, asking me questions like I'm a counselor. People asking me all this information, asking me for information. I don't have it, but they said it was good information I gave them. What did I give them? I don't know. But one thing I do know now, I'm here to help you create your life or create a life worth living instead of living a life of survival. I ain't saying you surviving. Only those who are surviving, they'll know what I'm talking about. Only the people who understand what I'm saying can receive what I'm saying. You might say, well, I'm doing good. Oh man, I got a house, I got a car, I got this, I got money in the bank. That's good. What do you, or what don't you have? Do you have peace? Do you got joy? Do you go to bed at night, sleep all night, wake up refreshed? Or do you wake up in the middle of the night sometimes and say, man, I got this bill I got to pay on Friday, but I got a car note and the rent and the car insurance, and I ain't even thinking about paying the Con Ed. Con Ed is a con, but, what am I going to do? I'm saying all this because a lot of people saying they're good, but are you really good? Are you winning in life? Are you struggling? There's a point in my life I was struggling. I had a good job. Had an two-bedroom apartment. The rent was only $900 a month. But I had a good job, making $35, $40 an hour. No, back at the time, $35 an hour. But this is New York. And $35 an hour if you're working 40 hours a week. That's a lot of money, right? But until your Uncle Sam comes in and put his little grabby mitts in there, his alligator arms, put it in there trying to get all that money out, taxes. Then the union take their little 2 cents out. Then the state tax take out their 8 cents. Then the union dues and then the medical payments and all this other stuff. That $35 wound up to be like $20. Then you're saying, oh man, I made $1,200 last week. Wait a minute, why I only got $800? Why I got only $750 in my paycheck? What's going on? Who is FICA? Who is FICA? Everybody taking out your check. And by the time you see your check, you're like, wait a minute. My bills for the month is like $3,000. But my take-home check for the, 4 checks I get is not even $3,000. You used to get paid every 2 weeks. You used to get paid every 2 weeks. Every 2 weeks, the paycheck is like, what? After taxes and insurance and all this, union dues and all this stuff, like $1,700. $1,600. That don't add up. So if it's $1,600, my bills are $3,000. I'm talking about rent, water bill, car note, car insurance, food. We ain't talking about entertainment. Just those necessities. Those necessities was $3,000 a month. We ain't talking about, buying clothes, going out to the movies and all this other stuff. So we talking about bringing home every 2 weeks $900, a little over $1,200 if I do overtime, and my bill's almost $3,000 in New York City. Almost 10 years ago, there was a deficit. I'm working to pay off bills, but the bills that I got to pay off is more than what I'm making while I'm working. Something got to give. I'm good. I got a good job, but are you sleeping at night? I'm good. Oh man, I got a house. Can you afford the house that you got? Oh man, I'm good. Yo, I can go on vacation, but is a vacation really a vacation, or is a vacation you over there saying, man, I gotta budget my money because I got another 4 more days over here, and I know I got my rent to pay when I get back home, and you know all these bills is waiting for me when I get back home. Come on now. Are you winning in life? Or are you still struggling trying to catch up with the Joneses? I don't know who the Joneses is, but that's what they say. Trying to be like the Joneses. Stop trying to be like somebody else and be who you are. Win in life. The things you want to accomplish in life is for you. Use the ask principle. Those are 3 things that help you win in life. Ask and it'll be given. What you going to ask? Give me the knowledge on who I am and how to operate in the thing you was created me to operate in. I don't know what it is. You got to ask that for yourself. Seek. Once you get the knowledge of who you are and what you was created for, seek the information to help you achieve everything that was designed for you to achieve. You have every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realm. But what good is it if you don't know that you have it? If you got every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realm and you can't tap into it, what good is it for you to have it if you don't even know what it is? You might have a good paycheck. You might have money in the bank. But you got every spiritual blessing in the heavenly realm. You got to seek that knowledge. Seek that wisdom. Seek ye first the kingdom of God and his righteousness, and all these things shall be added unto you. What are the things? The things that you need, the things that you desire, the things that is stored up for you before the foundation of the world. It will only be released to you when you get the knowledge and the understanding on how to tap into it. Pull it from the spiritual realm into the natural realm. It's waiting for you to get that knowledge that you have it. If you don't know you have it, you ain't going to be able to tap into it because you don't even know. If I told you you got $1 million in the bank, you don't got no money in the bank. Yeah, I got money. I got money in the bank for you. It's been in there since you was born, collecting interest. I don't got no money in the bank. Oh man, please. Yeah, here's the bank account number. Here's the routing number. It got my signature on it. And as soon as you go there, present it, it's yours. Yeah, right. Tap into your belief system. If God is telling you that you have something special inside of you, you have something magnificent inside of you, man, I know myself. I ain't worthy. I ain't worthy to tap into that. I can't believe that. Why would God do that for me, or do it to me, or do it whatever way you want to pronounce it? Because he loved you so much, he prepared things for you before the foundation of the world. He loves you so much, he's leaving an inheritance for you that you could tap into right now. That's why. But if you don't believe it, you can't tap into it. If you can't tap into it, don't say, I don't have. Just say, I'm not aware of what I have. God has some stuff in store for you that you don't even realize that you have in your name. There's some things that got your name on it. There's some things that got your DNA attached to it that every time you make a request, it has to come to you. That's the power he has given you. God has given you power to call those things that are not as though they are. What are you calling that is not as though they are? What is it? Don't say you don't have, because you have these things. God supply your need. You might not have all the wants that you want, because some of the wants that you want is not good for you. He gives you the desires of your heart. So if you want something, is that a desire, or is it something that you want that's not good for you? That's what I'm saying. Think about this stuff. Think about it. That's why I'm saying so many times you think you're losing in life, but you're really winning. Because the doors are not open that you're seeing in front of you, saying, why this door not open? Why I haven't got my blessing now? Why haven't all these things been falling in my lap? The wealth is the wicked laid up for the just. Listen, the wealth is the wicked laid up for the just. If it's laid up, that means it's waiting for you, right? If that's what you believe, stop saying it's laid up. Start saying, I receive. How do you receive it? That's a different teaching. So what I want to tell you today, those are the 3 things that can help you win in life. Those 3 things is the ask principle. Ask and it will be given. Seek, ye shall find. Knock and the door will be open unto you. And that's how you're going to win in life. Use the ask principle. So, like I said, we have a couple of people here. Thank you, Girl Dad, for coming in, leaving your comments, leaving likes. I appreciate it. I appreciate it. Any questions? Any questions, any comments? Leave it in the comment section. Even for those who are watching this on a replay, type in the comment section. Let me know who you are, where you're from, and if you like the video or not. Because we do this live, 12:30 every Tuesday at 12:30 p.m. Anthony Speaks Life, to inspire you, to motivate you, and to encourage you to create the life worth living instead of living a life of survival. How do you do that? This life is not for you. It's for those that's assigned to you. Everything you go through, you're going through it for them. So when they meet you, they can ask you, how did you get out of that situation? How did you overcome that situation? How do you live in this life that looks so good? How can I live that life? And you're going to tell them, well, you can, I just did this, that, and the other, and I'm here. It was rough, it was tough, but I'm still here. So if that's the case, I want you to leave in the comment section, just leave a response so I know that this Anthony Speaks Life is helping you. Because this is my life, this is my experience, this is my time. That's why I say on the My Time community. But this is Anthony Speaks Life. I'm here to motivate you, to inspire you, to encourage you to create that life worth living instead of living a life survival. So, no more questions, no more answers. I'll see you next week, 12:30 on Tuesday, Anthony Speaks Life. God bless.